I tried Dragon is Dead. The question is, should you? This game was released in 1.0 like a week ago or something like that. It was a blast. I played this game when it was originally released to early access and I really like the premise. It's a Metroidvania style game where you're going from the side to side, but it got a lot of RPG aspects where you're looting armors and weapons and you have different classes and you're going through the world and you are trying to slay enemies, loot different artifacts, you are trying to get the kill powerful bosses, find the legendaries and just progress further. If you will die, you are moved back to the village and you are able to spend the gems that you will find from the killing the enemies and you are able to progress a little bit, get the potions and get the stuff and go again. So the premise of the game is absolutely like a gem-like because it's really cool. So I don't know why I have not played it that much on the release. I was like, you know what, it's 1.0, let's check up on this game once again because I felt like it's worth it to check up on after so long. I played the game and I have to say the game is really good. It's smooth, it plays well. There is a lot of combination, a lot of like inspiration from all variety of things. For example, there is a skill tree that you are progressing through when you're going into the mission, when you are going through the enemies, you'll level up. It's like Diablo because you have the path that is a binary path. There's nothing exceptional to it. It's nothing like a path of exile. You want this and you can choose if it will go and do vulnerable damage or chain lightning, right? But you are progressing through this tree. There are several things that you can choose from as the elements go. For example, with the character that I played with, starting with, you can go with ice, you can go with the fire or lightning. And every single few skill points you spend, you'll unlock a new skill. In total, you can have 4 active skills that you can fire during the gameplay. You can always choose from the different elements. So I feel 2 things about this system. It's simple, which is fine because you want a lot of systems that are not that complicated. You don't want a lot of systems that are super complicated because otherwise it will be convoluted, it will just be messy, there will be a lot of mistakes. With this, you have the dopamine rush, you have skill point, you can spend it and you can move on, you will unlock new skills and so on and so forth. Only thing that I am concerned with, and I don't know that because I have not played the game super long time, is if there is connection between that. Because I feel like you will get the skill point and you have to choose. Do you want the fire weapon, you have the ice weapon, or do you have the lightning weapon? And that choice will determine what you will do next. Because if you are going into the lightning, for example, why would you go for the fire? That just doesn't make much sense to me, at least. So maybe there will be some interesting combination that will say if he's jolted or electrocuted, the fire damage to that person or to that enemy is just 200% for something like that. That would make sense, right? That would be like, okay, so you want to combine different elements and it will just give that layer of complexity. For now, it's like, okay, at the beginning, I'll choose which element I'm going for and I will stick to it. But that's not wrong. It's just a thing, right? So that's one system. But you have that roguelike element progression when you will slay the map or enemies in the map. At the end, you can choose between 2 things. You can, for example, get the currency that you will be able to use back into the city, or you can have a new artifact. And the artifact, that's inspiration from auto battlers. Those artifacts have assigned power to it. For example, it's assassin or it's warrior artifact. And if you collect several types or several same types of the artifacts, they are like communicating each other and give you extra power. You are choosing the build for really quick attack speed, crit chance. You're going for kind of like assassin type gameplay. You will be benefiting to get the same artifacts. So that's kind of neat system that you are hoping that you will get the good ones and they will connect and you will get super powerful. So as I said before, you will be fighting bosses. And what really surprised me, I killed the first boss on the first try and the legendary drop. I was like, what? That's a little bit early. I got like white gear on me. I got the normal things and I dropped blue a while ago and I was like, oh my god, I got the blue. That's amazing, right? Bang, legendary. I'm like, what the hell? That's weird. That's super early. Legendary drop should be something that you work for and not just get immediately. But you slay the boss, so it's kinda like that, right? And when I slay the second boss, another legendary drop. So I feel that every single boss will drop legendary, so at least it's consistent. So it felt a little bit better after I slayed the second boss. But the first one was super weird that I got legendary. Well, it's not a bad thing. You are not losing equip, by the way, on the lost. That's build defining. For example, I got the sword. When I use ability fire globes, that is one of the abilities that I can pick and I'm leveling up, those orbs will travel around and hurt people with this sword. mode. So it's kind of changing the mechanics of the things that you have, which is kind of interesting. I like that a lot. When you will drop that legendary and will change how your build or how your skills behave, I like that a lot. So I enjoyed my time with it. This game is neat. Only thing that I didn't like and still don't like, and I don't know how I will get around it. Maybe it's just skill issue. Just I need to spend more time with the game. There is a lot of effects, a lot of things happening. For example, when you have lightning, you have the lightning orb around you going, and you are using ability. You are slashing the enemy. There is so many particles go around the mob that you can't properly see when he's about to attack. Is he staggered? What is he doing? So sometimes I'm dodging around the enemies and I don't even know if they will attack or not. Sometimes you see some time of like a red mist right around them that they are about to attack, which is nice, but it's just so overwhelming. There is a lot of effects up on top of each other. I don't know if with the experience I will be able to recognize that, I will be able to hear sound clues, but where there is a lot of enemies on the map, it's just really blending together everything. So that was my only issue that I was really struggling with during the play. I was anxious to dodge because I didn't know if I'm supposed to dodge or not. As I said, maybe it's an experience thing, maybe it's a skill issue, maybe that will go away when I will be playing more of the game and I will find those clues that will allow me to dodge that or to do the proper thing. So the game got a little bit of roguelite elements. You will unlock more NPCs when you go through the world and you will talk to them, you will fulfill the mission, and they will decide to go back to your city. They will open the shop Alchemist, and I was able to spend the currency that you are able to get throughout the killing enemies throughout the game, increase potency of my healing potion. So that was interesting. There is a lady that will increase amount of healing potions you have. You have the merchant that will give you gear. There is also some kind of device that you can dismantle legendaries, get the currency from it. So I feel if there is a device that is only for legendaries and above, which is I don't know what it is, but it feels like what the hell is above legendary, and you are getting something from it, I feel that you will get a lot of legendaries and you will make currency from them, and maybe you will craft something different. But there is a lot of NPCs that you will meet, and that's kind of meta progression. Only thing that it was kind of like a bummer or a missed opportunity, or it just didn't feel that the investing of the resources makes sense, is the city part, because there is a huge city kind of able to interact with those people. It would be nice if you will be part of the reconstruction of the city. Use theme that you have a destroyed city and you are the one that you are trying to repair it or help to repair it. But I would say it's just a good one. It's like the repairment of the city, getting those shops up and running, upgrading the shops and helping those NPCs to have different things and that meta progression kind of thing. I feel it just feels good. Every time you return back, you have that opportunity to just reconstruct something. You would be able to have more resources on the map. You would just drop wood and stone and stuff. I don't know, just feel good. I think that's a missed opportunity. If you don't have this system, you have others that you can focus on. I don't know if there will be more systems introduced. I've got to the 4th map or something, but there is many more to come. So I feel that there is so much more to the game than I was witnessed, but I enjoy my time with it for sure. It was a good time. The game is fluid. Only thing that I knew what they intended to go for. When I started the game, I was trying to move around with VASD, right? VSD, and I was unable to move. I was like, oh, is it not working? What? Am I like in cutscene or whatever? No, it's a default movement is on the arrows on the keyboard. And I'm like, all right, this is not the game for the keyboard and mouse. So I had to connect my controller for it because it would feel better on the controller. So they are my first impressions of the game. I enjoyed my time and I feel I will go a little bit more to it because, as I said, I've looted the legendary sword for the fire and I feel I need to test it out. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you very much. If you want to see the first hour of the game, you can click on the video on the left side or you find a different game on the right side. That will do it for today. Thank you, stay awesome, and I'll see you all in next time. Bye.